Hello YouTubers, welcome back to GQ Auto Diagnostics and Repair, where my job is to save you money. Working on a 2000 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4.0 6-cylinder automatic 4-wheel drive, and we're going to show you how to remove the valve cover and the valve cover gasket. Okay, so pretty straightforward procedure. Number one, we're going to have to remove this breathing hoses that goes underneath the intake, but we're gonna have to remove this part of the air filter breathing tube. So we're gonna just use a flat head screwdriver, or you can use a 8mm socket with extension and ratchet, or power tool, whichever you have handy. Now here it is the clamp, so we gotta lose this thing up. All right, so hopefully that's what we need to do, so we can break this thing loose. I don't think it's anything else here. Oh, it's a 10mm there. I almost forgot about that one. We don't want to force things and start breaking things because we are not paying attention. It's a 10mm socket. I think I need to start using some power tools here. 10mm swivel. Okay, it's done. Let's put it over here. Now this thing should be there, as nice and loose for the most part. There it is. Now, okay, well, everything else got me loose here. There it is. Nice. Okay, next thing, we gotta remove everything that's on top of the valve cover, obstructing the removal. 10mm here, 10mm there, and we have to disconnect this, the cables. That's pretty simple, this. So you hold the throttle close and push forward. That's a kick down cable, or the passing gear cable. This should be for the one of those for the cruise control, and the other one for the gas pedal cable. So this one you just have to push towards the back of the car and you're done. This one you have to push them away from the throttle body. All right, so let's see. 1 10mm. A little bit of rust, this one's. So take your time when you have rust out of the way. You break stuff and you have to drill it out, and it's no fun. All the extra work right there. Okay, perfect. Now this goes here. I have to remove it. I'm gonna use one of this. And this, because of the age of the vehicle, we have to be a little bit extra careful, because we do not want to break stuff. And sometimes, even if you don't want to or try to, there's no way around it. I think we're gonna have to replace this plastic. Okay, right here, this crack already open. So this hose needs to be replaced. No big deal. Okay, from there we can keep it there. This is off. Now here, all the way around, there's 11mm bolts. So someone they're deep. I mean they're long. So I recommend using a deep socket. So that way it's easy. That one was loose already. Loosen them up, trying to get ahead. And let me get a power tool. try to speed up a little bit the process so that way the video is not very long. Don't bore you with my repair. Now pay attention where the long ones go. Sometimes it doesn't matter, sometimes it does matter. Make sure you remove the bolts. Oh, well, let's take it out of here. Let's put it over here, away from the valve cover. And by the way, you know, it's Thursday before weekend of 4th of July. I hope you're doing anything, you know, to celebrate, relax with your family, or maybe just taking the day off. It doesn't matter what is going on. So I hope you're having a safe 4th of July with your family. Even if you stay at home, just enjoy. So you can just have a great time. Some more bolts on the back. Right here, right there on the back. There's one right here where one of the grounds go to, and usually that one you try to break it loose with the nut on top of the bolt, and ended up just spinning all together, and I have to get a wrench here so I can just remove it. But there's always something with this setup. Sometimes the bolts, they're just loose, but this vehicle have a lot of mileage, so we are going to just replace this thing. Got one, should be have another one around here. Yeah, right here, right down the back. I'm sorry for the bad lighting, but just go around and you will find them. So there's one here on the back. Many times it's a problem. That wire harness is here, and it's just a pain in the tail. And the only one left is the one right here on the with the nut that I will explain there. So I gotta get a 11/16 wrench. I'm sorry, 7/16 or 11mm wrench. That's the one over there. Hopefully you guys can see it right there. Have a nut over there, and it's just spinning. Sorry about the camera movement. See if there's enough space there to get it. And of course, you just spin it. Alright, what I have to just keep spinning it till it comes all the way out. And we have to just remove the socket because the ground is gonna just get tied up around the socket. So you pull it and remove it. Move it again, reroute the ground. There it is. So now we have to break it loose. There's still, the ground is good, didn't get damaged. This should be good to go. Now here sometimes the radiator hose can swell up here and it gets damaged. That's a sign it needs to be replaced. But that sometimes we have to remove it to be able to remove the valve cover. Hopefully that is not the case. But sometimes also this heater core hose, it's a little bit on the way. It needs to be bent and hopefully it doesn't start leaking. But you know, it is what it is. And this is always a tight spot. Alright, I need to do a little bit bring the light. Alright, so I finally realized what I was doing wrong here. Okay, this with the rail, the fuel injection, well, never mind, it's not the fuel injection, it is the wire harness. Okay, comes over the intake. This has to be, it was stopping the valve cover for coming up. So you do this, you pull like this and it starts pulling up. There's 3 places that you do that and it comes off. Okay, so now the next thing that I did show in the video that this heater core hose or tube, you put a screwdriver there like that. So this is what I use, and I bend it a little bit away from the valve cover. Okay, so now what you do, you grab this and tilt it and pull. Okay, so let me put this camera right there so you guys can see. And now here, just lift this thing here. Lift it. Sometimes that wire harness, again, like I said early, challenging, but let's see if we can remove this thing. Nope. There it is, and it comes off just like that. All right, guys. So here, now what you're gonna do? You're gonna remove valve cover gasket. Okay, just remember how it goes. It's only one way, so the bolts can, I believe they will, for the bolts to work there. So oh my goodness, I don't know where I put my flashlight. Oh, right here. So here, next thing you do, you grab a rack and you're gonna clean that area where the valve cover gasket is gonna go. Okay, you can remove this heat shield right now. Move it away. I didn't say take it all off. Just remove it so that way when it's time to put everything back, you can go ahead and do it with no issues. Okay, and lastly, grab a rag when you clean all this stuff with a brake cleaner. Soak the rag and brake cleaner and wipe it clean, so that way you can take all the oil out of it. It's nice and clean and dry, so you can put your new gasket. Clean the surface, the bottom of the surface of the valve cover, same way, so everything is nice and dry, clean. Inspect the valve cover here, that the valve cover has no twist or bend. If it is, try to straighten it up. If it is too much bending, okay, over time, it's best to replace the valve cover, because it's not gonna seal right. All right, so again, so you can look at it like this, and if you see nice and straight, great, so it should be okay. Just clean it, put a good gasket, and you should be good to go. All right guys, I hope this video helped to remove and replace your valve cover gasket on your Jeep 2000 or whatever with a 4.0 engine you have. If you learned something from the video, please give it a thumb up, leave your comments down below, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time that I upload a video. Once again, thanks for everything. Thanks for showing up to the channel, for your support, and as usual, God bless, do your best, forget the rest, and I see you in the next video. Later.